Hello, thank you for joining me here at Educator L's Learning Lounge. I am a 4th through 8th grade special education teacher in a small rural town in Missouri. Thank you so much for following along for my week. This has just actually been a short and sweet week. I was out one day this week for my daughter who was sick, so it's a very shortened week. But thanks so much for following along. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you have questions, comments, please let me know. I would love to be able to answer any questions. I hope this video encourages you, gives you some ideas, or at least entertains you. So thank you so much for joining me here at Educator L's Learning Lounge, and just take a peek into this week with me. Hello, it's Monday. I am on my way to go to Walmart and get my food for the week. I am going to meal prep today, and hopefully it will be a great week. We have this week we'll be busy with trying to kind of start gearing up for testing, because testing will be coming up at the end of this month. So we want to go ahead and start just going over the tools of how to test and just test-taking strategies, and then start doing some review work for the actual things that will be on the test. So it's going to be a fun week, hopefully less busy than last week. Of course, the fact that I don't have to stay for parent-teacher conferences this week, we didn't have professional development today, makes it so much nicer. So it is only going to be a 4-day week because today is Monday and I do not have to be at school. Although I do have a IEP meeting tomorrow, so I do need to polish up that IEP, get some teacher input in there that was just sent to me on Friday. That way I can get that done and hopefully be ready for that meeting first thing in the morning. So even though it's my day off, I'm still working, of course. Hello, today is Tuesday. It's our first school day of the week. I had an IEP meeting already today. We actually had 2 tests in here while I was gone for IEP meeting. So my para did the best that she could while teaching 4th, 5th, and 7th graders. She had an 8th grade test come in and a 7th grade test come in. So the 8th grade test she went ahead and did. There were 3 of them, and so she did those at once. The 7th grader offered to wait until she was done. Hers was just a spelling test, and hers is a multiple choice spelling test, so we just read the words and the sentences. So as soon as I got back, I went ahead and did her spelling test for her, and we got that done no problem. And so it was a full house in here while I was gone for my IEP meeting. So thankful for my paraprofessional. She is amazing. I couldn't do my job without her. So yay. So we have lots of stuff to do today and this week. So it looks like right now we have one more spelling test, 5th hour, to do for the 6th graders. And then doesn't look like we have any tests coming up again until Friday as of now. Yep, looking at my other one to make sure I have the correct information. So, but yeah, hopefully it will be a calm week. Hopefully. So we shall see. So there's not a whole lot of light, but this is where we're sleeping tonight. So right above me